Xi Jinping has become a mega dictator. Chinese president there has left no space for dissent, the opposition or free thinking within the Chinese Communist Party or within China. This is the era of the total dictatorship of Xi Jinping. This is one of its latest victims. Xi Jinping, he is the former vice president of China Development Bank, and he, by the way, is being investigated as I speak. Li has been placed under disciplinary and supervisory probe. He is accused of violating the CCP's discipline protocol and also the law. What exactly did Li do? We don't know, which is not surprising, of course, given that China never really opens its mouth in such high-profile cases. So it's safe to assume that Xi Jinping did something to offend or upset Xi Jinping. And now the Central Commission for Discipline Inspection of the Chinese Communist Party is coming after him, as is China's top anti-corruption watchdog. It is called the National Commission for Supervision. Does the mega dictator Xi Jinping use graft as a stick to beat those who upset him? In the last year, we have seen the who's who of China disappear. From a serving defense minister to a serving foreign minister, not much has been disclosed about the cases or what really happened to the two men, Li Shangfu or Qin Gang. But the message that Xi Jinping's CCP tried to silently broadcast is that the two serving ministers were involved in some sort of corruption. And Xi Jinping, being the honest and brave leader that he is, did not think twice before cracking down on the top ministers. But to what end? You know, we keep hearing about China's crackdown on corrupt officials. We hear stories of the purge. Why is it that these stories never really end? The rise of Xi Jinping's total dictatorship has also been accompanied by total corruption in China. It's true. Have a look at what China's Supreme People's Procuratorate has said, that the 10th of March, it said that in 2023, 340 people in China's finance sector were charged with professional crimes. What kind of crimes, you ask? Insider trading, abuse of power, dereliction of duty. Some of the crimes were committed by staff of financial oversight departments. Like I mentioned, 340 were charged. The number indicates a year-on-year rise of nearly 35%. And it is the same trend across sectors. In the year 2023, China charged 300 people for crimes related to securities. Again, a year-on-year rise of 9.2%. During the annual parliamentary meetings, or what China calls two sessions, the chief of the Supreme People's Procuratorate read out some grim numbers, all highlighting the total corruption in China. Ying Yong said, in 2023, 27,000 people were charged with financial fraud and financial management irregularities. 18,000 others were accused of fundraising fraud and illegally taking deposits from the public. Ying promised that strict actions would be taken. But again, to what end is the question? The mega dictator Xi Jinping has failed to crack down on corruption. In the year 2012, the Chinese Communist Party launched a campaign against corruption. It promised a tiger hunt. And 11 years on, the failure of Xi Jinping's administration is out for the world to see. Graft is stunting Chinese growth, to say the least, pricking holes in Xi Jinping's elaborate dreams. A couple of months ago, we told you about the story of corruption in Chinese football. How Xi Jinping's dreams of making a splash in global football were punctured by corruption. Also, in which other country does the military fill its missiles with water instead of fuel? In January, Xi Jinping addressed a plenary session of the Central Commission for Disciple Inspection. There, Xi Jinping said, and I'm quoting, "We must never turn back, slack off, or show mercy in our fight against corruption." There is total corruption in China. But that, you see, is not stopping Xi Jinping from muscle flexing outside. Xi Jinping is building a China, Russia, Iran triumvirate. Exercises are underway in the Red Sea. War games have started in the Gulf of Oman. The navies of China, Iran and Russia are conducting joint exercises. This is their 5th joint drill in recent years. These drills are called Maritime Security Belt 2024. There is also representation from the navies of India, Azerbaijan, Oman, Kazakhstan, South Africa and Pakistan. As per Iran's state media, the goal of the joint exercise is to strengthen, quote-unquote, the security of international maritime trade, combating piracy and maritime terrorism. Now, don't forget that these drills in the Gulf of Oman come at a time when Western navies are fighting the Houthis in the Red Sea. A US-led naval coalition is also trying to patrol the Red Sea. But here you have the China-led triumvirate demonstrating to America that the US is not the only naval force in these waters. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.